My husband walked into our kitchen, dropped a pregnancy test on the counter, and said, "She's giving me the family you never could." 10 years of marriage ended in one sentence. He told me to move out so he could turn my house into a nursery for his mistress. What he didn't realize was that I knew one thing about him that would unravel everything he thought he'd won. This is the story of how my life shattered into a million pieces, and it all started with a cold cup of coffee. The coffee in my mug had gone cold 3 hours ago. I sat at the granite island in our kitchen, the hum of the refrigerator the only sound in the house. It was 11 p.m. Liam was late again. My phone sat face down on the counter, silent. I traced the grain of the wood with my finger, trying to ignore the knot in my stomach that had been tightening for months. We had been married for 10 years, and for the last 6 months, he had been a ghost. He was there, but he wasn't. When the garage door finally rumbled open, I didn't jump up to greet him like I used to. I stayed seated. The door unlocked, and Liam walked in. He didn't look tired. He looked energized, nervous, like he was vibrating with a secret. He didn't even take off his coat. He just stood in the entryway, clutching his phone. "Elena," he said, his voice strangely flat. "We need to talk." He didn't come closer. He stayed on the tile, treating the carpet of the living room like a border he refused to cross. I knew then that my life was over. I just didn't know how bad the crash would be. "I'm leaving," Liam said. He didn't stutter. He didn't cry. He just said it like he was ordering lunch. I felt the blood drain from my face, my hands gripping the cold ceramic of my mug until my knuckles turned white. "Is there someone else?" I asked, my voice barely a whisper. I expected him to deny it. I wanted him to lie. Instead, he pulled out his phone and swiped the screen. He walked over and placed it on the counter in front of me. It was a picture of a plastic stick with 2 pink lines, a positive pregnancy test. "Her name is Bella," he said, and there was a sickening pride in his voice. "She's 24, and she's giving me what you never could." The words hit me like a physical slap. We had tried for years. He knew how much I blamed myself. He wasn't just leaving me. He was replacing me with a younger, fertile model. He looked at me with pity, which was worse than hate.